through a 3-hour seminar? Don't mind if I do.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
I shall be writing a stern letter to his manager.
A reminder that while these citizens can rid themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the elusive gold.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Wait, hold up. Yes, it is. I might even invite some friends over.
This is very strange to me. I do not like it.
The Black Panther is ready to strike once more.
Thank you for saving your Generalissimo, Brigadiers. Excelsior!
Sorry to bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
Where in tarnation they go?
To all citizens.
Where in tarnation they go?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Shock! Those are some sweet moves.
Thou hast seen nothing yet.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm styling, I'm grooving, I'm shaking, I'm moving, I'm running out of words.
Time to bust this groove to the Alchem Max, baby.
Proceed, diminutive mortal. It is your birth date. We shall revel as though it were your birth date.
Who'd I talk to about getting me one of them metal horseless carriages?
Kang spies with his digital eyes.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy?
Hexagon Blitz.
Go home.
The only hexagon-based game you need this year. You can keep up with these hexagons? Copy the sequence 3 times to win.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's something secret hidden inside.
Did the Gon put a hex on you? Please try again.
I know it's wrong, but I find that Roman so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet.
Repeat the sequence 3 times to win a prize.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
Error. Congratulation dialog 05 not found. Please report to game team.
All citizens should be aware that
Can
the
you
following
copy this
locations
next
will be
sequence?
renamed as soon as the necessary paperwork is drawn up. Kunlun will become Kanglun.
Incorrect.
Atom
Try again.
Kang. Xandar, Kangda. Medieval England, medieval Kangland. Sakaar, Sakang. Wakanda, Wakanda. Lemuria,
Got what it takes to beat Hexagon Blitz? Let's find out. These hexagons are coming at you thick and fast. And you need to be ready.
I nearly joined the Nova Corps, but I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
All right, Kang's defenses are down. The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
That carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody. Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already. What a Kang-tastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that.
Pay close attention to the sequence. Do you like hexagons? Then Hexagon Blitz is the game for you.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the hexagons, the boss is gonna blitz me.
Ugh. Can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home prattle on all day is not my idea of a good time.
fake news reports are being circulated saying
You hexagons? They've got that wrong. Please try again.
citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news other than official Kang news is a crime punishable by lifelong imprisonment. Also, did you hear about our free
Did the Gon put a hex on you? Try again.
Those golden helmets are so fancy.
I wonder if that Lumerian guy in the
Step
pool
right
is
up
here to
and take
stay.
on Hexagon
He was
Blitz.
super rude to me when I went to
Now
say
with
hi
more
before.
hexagons.
That Ronan is always so accusing. Well, I accuse him of being a big jerk.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home
You're a
already.
sequence repeating machine. You are literally repeating these sequences with machine-like accuracy. Next sequence.
All right, Kang's defenses are down. The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
Ugh. Can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home prattle on all day is not my idea of a good time.
Incorrect. Give it another try.
Please, no epic battles today.
What a Kang-tastic
to stay.
These
He was
hexagons
super
are
rude to
coming
me
at
when I
you
went to
thick
say hi
and
before.
fast. And you need to be ready. Step right up and take on Hexagon Blitz. Now, with more
Come
hexagons.
on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
That Ronan is always so accusing. Well, I accuse him of being a big jerk.
This is your glorious leader, Kang the Conqueror, reminding all citizens that Friday is
These hexagons are no match for you. Your ability to repeat random sequences is unmatched. Please, take your pride.
in other news.
Until next time.
Days are now also Kang.
I want to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
Well, world's not been destroyed yet.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Come back anytime for a new Hexagon challenge.
Good day.
Hello. Good day. Hello.
Dignified. I'm in.
Hello.
Cosmo could use friends' help with something. Think of it as payback for heroic Damocles' help earlier.
Huh. Not exactly my kind of thing. Anyone else want to give it a shot?
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Get me out of here!
Cosmo could use friends' help with something. Think of it as payback for heroic Damocles' help earlier.
Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers.
Cosmo could use friends' help with something. Think of it as payback for heroic Damocles' help earlier.
Who's ready to face some sweet, sweet justice?
I believe I may be of some assistance here.
If Cosmo was to be doing that, Cosmo would be told bad doggy. But guests of Cosmo somehow get free pass. Cosmo must talk to union rep.
An interesting item. It must not be allowed to fall into the wrong hands.
Cosmo could use Friend's help with something. Think of it as payback for heroic Damocles' help earlier. Friend come just in time. Cosmo is having major emergency. During Big Skull's crash and tumble journey into Chronopolis, Cosmo's very important equipments fly out of the window and fall down to the crazy mixed-up world below. Without these equipments, Big Skull could go kaput and drop out of the sky. And Cosmo's sure he does not need to say that this would be very bad thing. Pleased to be helping Cosmo find them? Thanking you. Cosmo has sent vital infos to Friend's radar to help in search. Good luck!
All systems engage. Okay, let's show them what we got.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are.
A quick message to all you expectant mothers, fathers, and/or others. Have you considered naming your child Kang?
ain't big enough for the two of us. Wait, hold on. Yes, it is. I might even invite some friends over. Can't decide if we're
You've got bad guys causing trouble nearby. Ugh, they make me so mad.
Cosmo Detective Fred is finding even more vital equipment. Keep up the important work. Do you have a
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out. I like a good fight, but only when I'm on the winning side.
Ravonna, is this a new TV?
That seems to be the last of the readings. Quickly to be returning precious items to Cosmo for world saving as a reward.
Cosmo knew he could count on Friend for this important mission. Though Friend also bring back with them strange look of distrust for Cosmo. Like they believe he has been feeding them lies. Must be Cosmo's imagination. Perhaps Friend would like to celebrate mission victory by taking Cosmo out for nice long walkies sometime.
Something to buy. I'm in. Yay!
Hello.
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment is being recorded for quality and training purposes.
had a chicken outbreak in the saloon the other day. Gave the sheriff...
What did I do to deserve such a fate?
Terry Genesis prepping. This process has not been authorized by the royal family. Please halt the operation and surrender to your nearest law enforcement agent, citing
Hi, Terry.
as your selected crime. Did you know Terry Genesis should not be attempted on non-inhumans, as side effects could be catastrophic?
Technology has
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Did you know, on occasion, Terry-generated attributes and abilities are passed down from parent to offspring without the need for further Terry-genesis?
I can't use this?
Help!
I heard the royal family went down to Hala. Finally took care of the green problem head on.
Terrigen mist can only successfully be created using water of the correct temperature and volume. Changing the preset values is expected to result in unexpected results. Did you know? Cocoons are a common occurrence post-Terrigenesis, but they do not occur in every situation.
Security has been much tighter around here since Kang forced the dome to come down. You can hardly move with...
Citizens with...
Emergency shutdown will trigger if water inputs are further compromised.
A surprising number of people managed to steal Terrigen crystals.
Did you know? Current theories stipulate that Terrigenesis responds to the needs or desires of the individual undergoing Terrigenesis, but results may vary. Warning. Left tank temperature approaching dangerous levels. Further increase could cause
damage to equipment,
which can lead to
horrific burn-related injuries,
followed by
potential class action lawsuits.
Did you know? The Terrigenesis process was first discovered by Randak around 25,000 years ago.
Terrigenesis is not something that every Inhuman...
Emergency shutdown initiated.
Gee, thanks, true believers.
So who's in charge now? Where should I move to?
Reporting for duty.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
As Magister, it is my duty to ensure that troubled individuals who unexpectedly undergo wild Terrigenesis are guided through the process. Rumor has it that one such new human is using their new abilities for evil, making them something of a priority. Typically, I would have no trouble recruiting an individual such as this without outside aid. But this one is particularly elusive, and my investigations thus far have returned nothing. I trust I can rely on your assistance in this matter. Ask around for information. The people here will have the knowledge we need, even if they do not realize it themselves.
Kang, report any sightings of the Avengers.
Soon as I heard Chronopolis had a floating city, I just had to come check it out. But you get here and it's, well, pretty much like a ground city. You can't even tell it's floating when you're in it. What a jip.
You seem like a good sort. Care of that giant robot monstrosity sitting in front of the palace. It completely clashed with the architecture.
Terrigen crystals are supposed to be kept under strict lock and key. So, why are there so many new Inhumans springing up?
Any citizens having trouble dealing with their recent time displacement should contact their nearest Kang counselor, or Kangs.
An evil Inhuman on the loose? I did see a guy raving about fulfilling the sacred duty that Maximus failed to accomplish? Probably just a tourist, right? Who knows where he ended up? A surprising number of people managed to steal Terrigen crystals. King Black Bolt is not...
Apparently there was a new human skulking around near the palace doors, mumbling something to himself. I didn't get close enough to hear what. Black Bolt knows how he got to Atalan. The Kango Rail doesn't even stop here.
You have abilities too. When did you attain them? I wonder what would happen if I underwent Terrigenesis. Knowing my luck, I'd probably lose an ability. Say, I wouldn't be able to count backwards anymore, which is all fine until your child starts asking, Mummy, why will you never play hide and seek?
Not all in Atalan are informed in such matters. The pizza shop proprietor, for instance, he is an imbecile. You have information for me. It is written on your face. The crystals we have are kept secure. I cannot speak for those acquired by S.H.I.E.L.D. or still awaiting harvest on the moon, however. Near the palace? I see. But do we know anything to suggest he's up to no good? There is more to learn. An accurate appraisal of the risks of Terrigenesis, but irrelevant to our situation. It would seem our friend is near the entrance to the palace. Let us head there now. You should prepare yourself for the worst. I have seen new humans with abilities that could be described as omnipotent, willing things into existence. If you're lucky, this will be mundane things like sandwiches or spare batteries, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I see him. We should approach carefully. I am Magister Karnak of the Tower of Wisdom. You are to cease your plotting and come with me, so I might help you to understand your new abilities.
You fool! You think I would tolerate such insolence? My reign of terror begins now! I am unstoppable! I am the Transformer!
It is worse than I thought. As all too often happens, his new powers have given rise to delusions of grandeur. Also, I believe his name of choice is already in use. Come, we must pursue.
Where should I move to?
You'll never find me!
My powers of perception are virtually unrivaled. You cannot deceive me. But let us see if my assistant can ascertain your whereabouts.
Ah! How dare you! Hey, I was just lulling you into a false sense of security. Yeah, that's right. My powers know no bounds!
Follow him.
This time, I won't speak and give the game a... Aw, dang it! I guess this time, I won't hide behind silence like a certain cowardly king.
It appears he's assumed a new form. You seem to enjoy hitting things. I leave this in your capable hands.
What's the matter? You've never seen an arrangement of perfectly innocent street furniture before? I wouldn't be getting this kind of grief if I was in a kid. You! You've not seen the last of the Transformer. Except you have, because you won't see me next time.
He can't have much fight left in him. We shall simply allow him to wear himself out.
Ravonna, is this a new TV? I can't figure out the remote. How do I switch this to Kang?
My powers are beyond your comprehension, mere mortal.
One of these things is not like the others. I trust you to ascertain which.
You will know true pain at the hands of the Transformer! I've transformed into a failure.
Anticlimactic, as always. Confidence in an ability as idiotic as turning into street furniture is just another example of why the transition to inhumanity must be accompanied by the proper guidance. The Tower of Wisdom thanks you for your help. We shall waive the instruction fees for our newest member on this occasion. To be frank, I'm not certain who I would bill. An invoice to Mr. T. Transformer would probably not suffice.
I think the Avengers might actually stand a chance against Kang. Atalan welcomes all Inhumans. Humans.
Hey, you up for doing some training with me? So I've been thinking. I need a way to kick my flight training up a notch. Flying through hoops is one thing, but it does not prepare you for aerial combat. What I need is someone who'll take to the skies and put my reflexes to the test. Basically, someone to play the bad guy. I heard you guys took down Vulture and Goblin a while back. So I know at least one of you's no stranger to a clash in the clouds. So what do you say? Think you can take me on? All right, let's see if you can keep up. Hey, where'd you go? Need me to fly slower? Call this a challenge? You ain't quitting on me, are you? Come on, at least try to keep up. You're almost as good at flying as I am. Whoa! Not bad, but I ain't. Hey, where'd you go? Ow! Good technique. You got me. You got me. I know when I'm beat. Whew. Good thing this is just training. That was great. I gotta admit, I'm impressed how quickly you managed to take me down. You got some real skill in the air. I better get back to some real work now. But if you ever want to fly together again, you just say the word. See you around.
Yay! Oh, sorry. That didn't sound dignified. I meant, yay! Probably not.
Where should I move to?
I can't use this? Well, nobody's perfect.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Anyone else feel like making a difference?
How might I be of service?
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies, whatever you want to call them, go take them down.
Howdy, folks.
This unusual object may be of use. How interesting.
here. If anyone out there sees Ravonna, tell her there's a bee in my room, and I need her to come and deal with it. Oh, never mind. It flew out the window. Oh, no, wait, it's back! No, it's gone. As you were.
I believe I can be of service here. This unusual object may be of use. How interesting.
A surprising number of people.
clones, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies, whatever you want to call them. Go take them down.
Time to swing it to action. Wait, I can't use this? My legendary spider luck strikes again.
Initializing destabilization process. The primary power source has been
wrecked.
Deploying backup power supply. Did you know Atalan power supply elevation modules have been credited with a 37.5% success rate? The same chance of the average human successfully operating a Xandarian computer without grave injury.
Results may vary.
Reinitializing destabilization process. Did you know Atalan backup power supplies are designed to emit purple smoke on failure, followed by an explosion? Deploying backup power supply.
Hello? Is there a better person to do this? Probably not.
Destabilization process complete.
This item! I like it. Another!
Thank you for using Atalan destabilization processing and backup power supply provision services. Your account will be debited for this transaction in 2 to 5 working days.
Where should I move to?
Inhuman descendants can be found all across the world. Some of them have been mutating into new humans thanks to clouds of Terrigen mist migrating around the planet. Although who knows if that still applies in Chronopolis.
They say there's been an increase in rogue new humans. So who's in charge now? Is it still Maximus? Or does Black Bolt take back the throne? I'm struggling to keep up. Surface dwellers, it's been nothing but drama. Drama, drama. And I really hate drama. Except when it doesn't affect me, and I can watch it unfold from a careful distance. They say there's been an increase in rogue new humans.
You have abilities too. When did you attain them? Fine day for it.
So who's in charge?
Technology has diverged greatly between Atalan and the surface. While we may seem highly advanced in most regards, nobody in Atalan has thought to invent an equivalent of your so-called videographic gain.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Well, either the situation's getting worse, or I am. I choose to believe the former.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
I think.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Hello. We flew this drone in from London during the convergence for hidden observation purposes, but everyone seems to be gone now, so we came out of hiding.
Oh, where did that spring from? Is this that timey-wimey nonsense I've been hearing about?
I have to say I've been a tad lonely. I'm not supposed to come out of this control room until the mission's complete, but it's been like 4 or 5 years. Did those guys forget about me?
Mayday! Mayday! Going down! Tell my mum I...
Wait, what am I flapping about? I'm not actually there. Well, no point me sticking around here. I'm off to talk to a real person.
Get me out of here!
Nothing shall stand in my way.
suggestions on how to improve Chronopolis, can submit them to the big chasm surrounding my citadel. While it may look as though your idea is being thrown into the abyss, I actually have a very impressive and high-tech system in place for collecting this data.
I'm all over this game. At what point do I stop being a cameo and start being a star?
Citizens will be pleased to know that my incredible Kango Rail service is now free to all. Sure, it's not that convenient when there are cars everywhere and most people just fly, but it was Ravonna's idea. And if people don't use it, I'll never hear the end of it.
am Groot.
Let me take care of it. Make way for the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan. Every setback is a chance to learn.
Lap 98? Or was it 97? Lost count.
interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home. Reports are being circulated saying people don't like being part of Chronopolis. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news other than official Kang news is a crime punishable by lifelong imprisonment. Also, did you hear about our free Kang-O-Rail service?
I am the Iron Fist. I hold back the storm when nothing else can.
Just wish I could use stuff like this to pay my rent.
Odin will be most displeased. I did not foresee this. I fear I am deserving of Odin's wrath for not warning him of Kang's nefarious plan. The villain must have schemed beyond my view to create this twisted land he calls a kingdom, and to allow Asgard to be drawn into this chaos. This failing weighs heavy on me. But I will atone for this error by defending Asgard in its time of need. I will prove my worth by driving the enemies of my king from this land. Although, if you could perhaps lend me your aid, just as a precaution, I would be ever in your... Very good. Then let us prepare for battle. I sense our enemies in this direction.
Do you want to think about what you're doing? No?
Any moment now, they will appear. Stay vigilant.
Is it hot here?
Might I request that you keep the noise to a minimum? This requires my full concentration. Perhaps it was nothing. Allow me to try again. Yes. Asgard's enemies surely advance from this direction. Hold firm, friend. Waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. I understand your frustration, but please refrain from fidgeting so much back there, friend. Another red herring. Perhaps this is more of Kang's trickery. sure of it. The enemy's approach from this way. Any moment now. Just be patient. It sounds as though you're waging your own war back there. Did a bee happen by? There seem to be more of them since we came to Chronopolis.
Oh man, now I've done it.
Nothing. Again. It seems there are no enemies here after all. Could my vision truly be this mistaken? Or perhaps the very thought of our heroic vigilance has caused them to turn tail and flee. At any rate, Asgard is safe, for now at least. Though we failed to meet any actual combat, somehow I feel your presence alone has been a tremendous boon to me. So for that, you have my thanks. Should you ever have need for it, my blade is yours to command.
Yay! Oh, sorry. That didn't sound dignified. I meant, yay! That was a little embarrassing.
I wonder if Lady Sif ever rescued those poor souls adrift on the lava. I should probably go and see how that incident has resolved itself.
What am I in for today? Now we're talking.
Where could I go?
I was most humbled when they offered the position of cannon guard. I have adored cannon since I was a boy. I cannot get enough of them.
pay a
You are unstoppable at the helm of a cannon. Please, grace us with another display soon.
Ow!
My fellows are in dire need of rescue. Might I request your aid? The effects of Ragnarok and this villainous plot by Kang has left Asgard in a state of ruin, and many of my fellow Asgardians stranded across the lava. I would attempt to rescue, but I fear those stones will not support the weight of two, and they lack the bravery to jump across the lava on their own. Please, you must aid me in awakening the warriors' hearts within them. We must make them leap. My attempts to inspire or goad them into jumping have failed, but there must be some way to influence them. It's no use! I have forgotten how to leap! And I used to be such a good leaper! It's all right, Lady Sif. I will just wait here. How long does flowing lava take to solidify anyway? A month or two?
Oh, come on, man. Seriously?
I am through waiting. It is time to take matters into my own hands. What sorcery is this? Apologies. In my line of work, one easily becomes wary of magic. But sorry to keep you waiting, Lady Sif. Well done. Now quickly, rescue the others. I can feel the power of the leap return to me! Your brave actions this day shall be recorded in the Asgardian history books. If there are any that haven't been burned to ashes, that is. Oh! I have somehow leapt to safety! Now to leap home and never go outside again! You work swiftly, my friend, but we cannot rest yet.
My legs seem to have taken the form of a wobbling, dessert-like substance. My legs! They move on their own.
Well, I trust they know what they do.
Those stones will not hold forever. You must hurry.
solid ground. 1,000 thank yous, legs.
Only one remains. Hurry and save them.
1,000 apologies, Lady Sif. Boiling lava is my second greatest fear. After public speaking. Ha ha! Boiling lava? Schmoiling schmava? Let us do this.
You must act swiftly, or they shall surely fall.
Oh, phew! And that puts an end to that palaver. Oh, I think I might faint.
It would seem that all my fellows have found their way back to solid ground. Thank you, Great Sorcerer. Without the aid of your strange powers, they would have surely met with a grim fate. Asgard and I are ever in your debt. Perhaps you would allow me to repay your kindness by fighting at your side.
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Hey, buddy, help a fella out? So I had a, shall we say, eventful night last night. One that involved my bike getting the teensiest, tiniest bit destroyed by an angry gang. I've been looking to pick up a new one, but everyone I ask about it just screams and runs away. Think maybe it's the flaming head? Hey, your head ain't on fire. Or at the very least, not as on fire. You think maybe you could grill some of these locals about where to find a good bike? Thanks! Somebody around here's gotta know where I can find a bike which suits my awesome style. You know, skulls and flames and, you know, that stuff. I feel so lost without a bike. A ghost rider without his bike is just a ghost.
On my recent travels, I happened upon a merchant selling majestic two-wheeled carriages, black as night, which leave flames in their wake. I wish to return there, but its location eludes my memory. How vexing.
Have you had the chance to venture to the saloon in the Old West? When last I visited, the drinksmith told me there shall soon be mechanical men performing songs. Such whimsy. I was told Asgard was a lovely place to visit, but it's rather worse for wear. I'll be having a word with my travel agent when I get back to Manhattan.
A peculiar man with a head of flame is said to have been seen roaming these parts. If you see him, be wary. He could well be in league with that fiend, Ragnarok. You have returned to man the cannon? Please, by all means.
This city of many colors across the dusty arena is a most beguiling place. Indeed, my travel companion was quite enchanted by what the merchant near the tall spire had on display. Perhaps I should return to purchase one of those strange contraptions for him.
I was most humbled when they offered the position of cannon guard. I have adored cannon since I was a boy. I cannot get enough of...
Got any hot bike tips for me? Somebody must know something. Hey, if that was my vacation, I'd be mad too. But that ain't got nothing to do with bikes, so... Mechanical men. Interesting, but unless they can transform into bikes, it doesn't help me. Ragnarok? The person or... Never mind. It doesn't matter. Sounds like something in Nueva York. Could be useful, if we knew for definite what the place was selling. That sounds promising. Just need to know where that merchant is. All right, think we got ourselves a lead. An awesome bike shop in Nueva York. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head on over there.
Goons, bad guys, villains,
Gotta cut through here to get to Nueva York. Just hope we don't run into any trouble. Trying to get between me and my new bike, huh? Big mistake. Those guys taken care of. On we go. All this walking really ain't my style. Ugh, think I got sand in my shoe. You guys couldn't wait until after I picked up my bike to jump us? Losers. All right, this is Nueva York. Now, where was that bike shop again? Man, I hate walking. I forgot how much I hate walking. I just want to ride! Is this the place? And is that? Huh. Well, this ain't quite what I was expecting. And I somehow doubt this thing is packing much in the way of horsepower, but, I do like the color, so I guess it'll do for now. If nothing else, it beats walking, right? Anyway, thanks for helping me out. You're ever in a jam? Give me a call, though I, may not be able to get there too fast on this thing.
Hey! Oh, sorry. That didn't sound dignified. I meant, Yay!
Is that right? Nearly over.
To all citizens complaining about the so-called...
Bubble and squeak. No, haggis. Business is booming for Fing Fang Foom's fantastically fresh and filling, fat-free Froget factory. So much so that I've been able to form a new corporation with the profits. The FFFFFFFFF Foundation, or FFFFFFFF for short. But the culinarian inside of me is dissatisfied making only fat-free Frogets every Friday without fail. I need to expand my repertoire. And to do that, I need a crack team of market researchers to find out what the people of Chronopolis are willing to pay money to eat. Fantastic! I have identified a diverse range of individuals on which to conduct your market research. Hear them and report any fascinating new food trends to me. 3 should suffice.
Pardon my bold statement, but thy cooking cannot compare to an Asgardian fillet steak. The gods themselves weep joyfully in its presence. As an Asgardian, I should know.
If your home was lost or sliced...
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
That Hydra brew sushi is all the rage lately. Who'd have thought raw fish would be so good? It's just a shame the sushi place owner is a total snobs.
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives
Oh, I tell ya, nothing beats a pizza. Place around the corner does a Fiorentina, which is just, oh my gosh! If you showed me one of those Fiorentinas right now, I would just flip out.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past him.
We don't get any trouble. The best meal I ever had was actually a wizard's potion. Delicious it was. Not sure I could recommend it though, on account of it turning me into a millipede for a few days.
I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
All citizens should be aware.
Oh boy, where'd I end up this time?
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people.
Every year I keep hoping someone will invent meals you can just download. And every year I'm still stuffing food in my mouth like some sort of Neanderthal. What's the deal, scientists?
What's the delay? I thought outsourcing market research was supposed to save me time. Have you learned what fuels the Fiorentina pizza? Sounds fascinating.
Is there anything better than a properly filed...
What else have you learned? If our customers become millipedes, they cannot spend money. Think this through.
How can Avengers...
Sushi. That may work well. I'm big in Japan, after all. And I've always been a fan of fish. What's the delay? I thought outsourcing market research was supposed to save me time. So that I would have... What else have you learned? Such a clinical attitude to food is no help to a pioneer of flavor. A fillet steak, you say? A most favorable suggestion. Sushi, steak, and pizza, you say? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure. But fish, fillet, and Fiorentina? That's a recipe for success. I, the great Fing Fang Foom, shall combine these wonders to produce the greatest culinary aperitif known to the Omniverse. Featuring at a franchise near you, Fin Fang Foom's fundamentally fun and ferociously fiery filet de Fiorentina and fish, flambéed for funkily flavorful fiesta-friendly finger foods, and chips. Or, if you prefer, FFFF, FFF, FFF, FFFFFF, and C. A product of the FFF. Ugh, you know the company name already. Just take your reward and go, before I add you as a secret ingredient.
Interesting. A green shirt. Make sure you get me a green one. Oh, you'll know. The Kemi.
wondering why I'm yet to be...
Oh, boy. Where'd I end up this time? Seriously, can't a swine go 2 seconds without being dragged into another universe? What are we dealing with this time, huh? Population enslaved by killer bread people? The only currency is love? Everyone's favorite movie is Howard the Duck? Whatever, that's not important right now. I need to find my friends. They were with me right up until I was brought here, so it stands to reason that they were probably yanked into this place too, right? In that case, we better find them before those killer bread people do. So, you're coming? Thanks, pal. I didn't really fancy my chances wandering around this weird place without some backup. Keep your eyes peeled for my friends, okay? You probably know them when you see them.
One day, I'll have a black card of my own, and I'll be able to afford whatever I want. Like a house, or a car, or 2 houses.
What are the weather settings today?
Ratwing! Don't worry, buddy. We'll save you. Ratwing, buddy, I know this might not be the best time, but you realize you're not wearing any clothes, right? What happened? Did something just save my bacon? And we're done. You okay, Ratwing? That's cool. We'll catch up later. I still gotta find the others.
Hey there!
Bruce Berner? Is that you? Where'd you get that hat?
One day, I'll have a black card of my...
Bruce, seriously, what's with the hat? Did they make you president? Because that would be the best. Okay, Bruce, you're safe now. I want to hear about this hat thing later. All right, with those guys safe, that just leaves... I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed we've not seen any killer bread people yet. Hey, nobody lays a hand on Mary Jane Water Buffalo on my watch. Don't worry, MJ. We'll save you.
Oh, shock! Oh, shock! Oh, shock!
We did it! You're not hurt, are you, MJ? MJ, where you going? Oh, okay. I'll catch up to you. Well, that's all of my friends accounted for. I kind of feel like I should apologize for their behavior. They're not normally this rude, or quiet, or quite so keen to walk around on all fours, now that I think about it. Interdimensional travel does stuff to you, I guess. Each time I take a trip through the multiverse, I have to relearn how to put on socks. Strange, but true. But enough about that. Thanks for the help.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these.
Looks like the cybernet's playing up again.
I've noticed some criminal activity not far from where you are. You know what to do.
My own realm is presently beyond my reach, so I will accept the crown of this one for the time being. Ah, the first of my new loyal souls. Come to me, and we shall return to Helheim together. My touch will send the bravest of Asgardians to Valhalla. To resist is mere folly. You would flee your fate. No matter. You cannot escape. In the end, I come for all. You show much courage in facing me. A trait I value in members of the Helheim. I shall wear you down. Why delay the inevitable? You will be mine. My touch reaches all immortals. Mortals are mere annoyances.
No one has thought to write a national anthem for our great nation of Chronopolis. So here's something to start you off. Kang, 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 Kang. Kang, 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 Kang.
That was a little embarrassing.
Memento Mori.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home.